doing these pictures until it says I'm live. I'm live, y'all. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to this. Hey everyone, sorry I've been having a little bit of trouble with my internet today, and I've tried to go live for let's see, it was supposed to go at 6:15, and now it's 6:34, so almost 20 minutes with no success. So then I realized that for some reason it opened it in a different window than the one that I'd originally done it in. But anyway, so what I'm wondering is, are y'all missing my missing? Not missing. Are you all missing my Mystery Mondays vlog? Which primarily is about missing persons, especially in the national parks in the United States, the cold cases of those. If so, I will be starting them up again on, almost said March, on February 7th, 2022, which is next Monday, which is what I tried to title the last one that I was trying to do. But, internet issues. It is snowing where I live in central Oklahoma right now. I haven't looked outside in a while. So I don't know. But I knew my internet should have been working fine. But as I said, for some reason, even though I did it in one window, when it went to actually go to start recording, it took it to a different window. So anyhow, this is my third video for today. I believe it is. I'm starting to feel better. Making sure I'm super, super hydrating because I still have effects of my COVID. I still have a super bad cough, congestion in my chest and my head, occasional headaches, and still a fever from time to time. So I know that it's important that I continue hydrating myself. I'm trying to make sure I eat better. If I feel tired, I lay down and rest. Try to make sure I get enough sleep at night, stuff like that. Taking some cold medicine to help with the congestion. I've got cough drops. I almost said cough drops, whatever those are. But anyway, so yes, I wanted to let you guys know some stuff concerning the Mystery Mondays videos, stuff that I have seen that has been going on, stuff I've checked on a little bit. So, in Mystery Monday related news, the National Park Service has now updated their cold case missing persons page to tell that the remains located and recovered on September the 17th, 2020, in Mesa Verde National Park have positively been identified as the remains of Mitchell Dale Staling, who went missing in the park in June of 2013. I did a blog on him here a while back. He went by his middle name Dale, went by Dale Staling, and he had been in the park with his wife and parents, I believe. Um, he was in his mid 50s, late 50s, somewhere like that. And his wife was overweight. His parents were elderly, so none of those three wanted to go hiking. They were at a visitor center looking at the views, and he left where the other people were to go to check out some cliff dwellings in the park. And he passed some people in a very narrow part of the path that was like you kind of had to inch around each other from the way they talked. And when they looked back, they didn't see him, and that was the last that anyone saw of him. So it was suspected that possibly he had fallen. And his remains were found 4.2 miles away from where he had last been seen. So it's possible he's stumbled and slid down the side of a hill or something and then just couldn't get his direction, his bearings, as to be able to get back to where he had been. But yeah, they had said when the remains were found, September 17th, 2020, they had said that they were going to do DNA, even though his wallet and identification was found near the remains, that they wanted to make absolutely certain that it was him, so they were going to do DNA, and they had said that should take it could take like 9 months to a year. And I was doing this, I believe probably about a month ago now, since I've been sick for like 2 weeks, maybe a little longer ago than that. And I was like, well, I mean, if it was going to take them like 9 months to a year, and I know DNA databases are like the work is like way backlogged because there are so many cases that it wasn't even an option for when they originally occurred. But so I was like, it seems like they should have already been able to figure that out by now. And then so the NPS, as I said, updated their website and said that a coroner medical examiner, I believe it was a medical examiner, has positively identified the remains as those of Mitchell Dale Staling. So at least his family now knows that he did meet his demise in the park, unfortunately. So I noticed whenever I was on their website also that they have updated several pictures of missing persons. Some of them I was like, that's not as good of a picture as you had before, but maybe it's a better picture of what they actually look like, even though it's not as clear of a picture. So I'm trying to have the right way to word this. But anyway, but I didn't really have time when I was preparing this to look over the information and read through it and check and see what all updates they had made. The only two cases that they have listed as being resolved are the one of Jane Doe, which I already told you guys had been updated to resolved, and the one of Mitchell Dale Staling, which was recently, like I had checked the website about 4 days ago, I think it was, and it wasn't updated. Now it is. Excuse me. There's my COVID cough again. If you need another example of it. Even though I'm pretty sure I wouldn't test positive for COVID, as I said earlier now. But yes, so I didn't have time to check that, but during the next week, I will look over the website and see if they've made any updates to the information for any of the cold cases of missing persons within national parks in the United States or not. And next Monday, I know I've been planning to do this for a while. I misplaced my notes on it, and then got tested positive for COVID, which has been 2.5 weeks ago now, and I'm still down from it, pretty tired and stuff like that. So anyway, dealing with side effects of it, I suppose, or what have you. So next Monday, though, which will be February 7th, yes, I said that a while ago, I am finally going to do my vlog on Gary McCullough, who has been missing since 1999 from his home near Cassville, Missouri, lived on a farm, and he is presumed to be dead. I will try also to introduce the case, which I have mentioned several times, which is connected to his case. The two are believed to be related, of missing Lena Chapin, but I'm not sure how much, but I am not sure how I will be feeling or how much time I will have for researching. And I knew I was going to do that. I'm looking over here at the side going, oh, I made a note over here, but I made a note that I was going to do the Masked Singer video, a separate video for the Masked Singer Season 7 coming up, and about my Mystery Mondays vlog. And then, oh, I do have a little bit more for this one. I forgot. But anyway, but I'm also going to do one about the tragedy that happened with Chesley Christ, and talk a little bit about suicide prevention, stuff like that. So make sure that you watch that video because it's going to be chock full of good information. I'm going to include, of course, some phone numbers, call, text, and a website you can go to for help if you are suffering from depression, severe anxiety. Of course, if you're contemplating suicide, especially if you're at that point of, it seems like it's the only choice or the best choice, especially at that point. Those are numbers that you need to have on hand, and I will put them in the description for that video as well. So the other thing that I was going to say, which I forgot my other notes are in this, my little journal that I got whenever I worked at Staples a few years back. I got it on clearance. I got like 4 of these, I think, for 50 cents each on clearance. So that was awesome. My pups made be about to need to go out. But anyway, the other thing, of course, that I wanted to mention was, of course, I'm sure we all know by now, the FBI did find a confession in the notebook found with or near Brian Laundrie's remains, stating that he did kill Gabby Petito, sadly. I made a live video about that just 12 minutes after the news was released to the public. But for whatever reason, even though I made sure the audience selection was public on my mobile YouTube live, it changed the audience to private, which it has done every single time that I have tried using the YouTube mobile live thing. I click live, I go, oh, it's public. Yep, it's going to be public. Yep, okay, it's on public. Yep, it says public. And then I do everything else I'm supposed to do, and I look at it, and I'm like, yep, it still says public. And I hit it, and I record it, and I'm like, nobody's watching me. No one's watching me. Okay, whatever. A lot of times I don't have any viewers when I'm live because of the time I'm doing it, or people are busy, they got a lot going on and such. And then so I finished doing it, and it's like processing, and I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and add a description. So I click edit video, and I go in, and it says private. It says audience private, and I'm like, why would anyone record a live video to be private? Why would anyone record a video for YouTube to be private? Makes no sense to me. But okay, keep changing it. See if I care. I'll just use my laptop or do non-live videos. There you go. Anyway, so I made that video because I wanted to let my viewers and subscribers know. I wanted to make sure they had the facts. They found out as soon as possible that they did find evidence in his notebook, a note that he confessed that he did kill Gabby. And I had that issue, which it's done that to me all of the 3 or 4 times that I've used the mobile live option. So as I said, I'm probably just going to stop using that option. So yeah, but anyway, that was all of the stuff that I wanted to say for now about the Mystery Mondays thing. And I said in a shorter video, it wasn't short, but anyway, a shorter video that I made this morning, I believe it was. I said that I'll let you all know that I plan to start doing, of course, when The Masked Singer starts on March 9th. Oh my gosh, that's just next Wednesday. I still don't have an antenna. I don't have cable or a satellite dish. So what I do is I watch The Masked Singer the day after on Hulu. Is to try and make sure that I watch that as soon as I possibly can. And there's one of those stinking comments again that I'm going to have to delete. Anyway, it's supposed to be where nobody can comment with links, but these aren't considered links, I guess, because it's not a .com or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to delete that comment in a minute. Do not click it, anyone. So annoyed. Is this even worth it? Anyway, I'm going to start doing the Masked Singer videos, assuming I don't give up on the whole YouTube thing before then because of these freaking idiots that do this stupid crap that goes to porno sites and ignorant crap that I don't want my viewers having to worry about. But anyway, this world. See, I can understand wholeheartedly why someone as beautiful and talented as Chesley would choose to do what she did, especially since her life was online a lot. But anyway, where was I? Yes, I'm going to start trying to do the Masked Singer, my videos concerning the Masked Singer season 7 by no later than noon Central Time, since I live in Oklahoma in the center of the country. Starting next Thursday, I suppose it will be on the 8th. Um, and then by no later than 9 p.m. Central Time, Thursdays, I will do the Thinking Thursdays vlogs where I'll be positive, and everything on my vlog is supposed to be positive. So I clicked the wrong thing. I'm going to go ahead and report and delete this ignorant comment, assuming my YouTube will ever work properly, because it loves to not work properly. I'm going to be like, this is spam. You gonna let me report it or not? And there we go. Actually, I could say it's pornographic or sexually explicit material because that's what it leads to. So, and then you're not going to, okay. So, anyway, now that comment is gone and it's not a problem for me anymore. But, anyway, so I'm going to start doing Thinking Thursdays videos again, as I was saying, and posting them by no later than 9 p.m., starting them by no later than 9 p.m. Central Time in the United States. And I am going to try to keep those thoughts positive, try to encourage people, with all this COVID stuff going on, and the ignorant people that choose to troll people and choose to post comments leading to ignorant, stupid stuff that shouldn't even exist or be allowed on the internet, in my personal opinion. Probably a part of human trafficking or some crap like that. I may end up cussing before this video is over, so I'm going to try to really cut this short. But anyway, and then the other video that I have, of course, vlog that I do regularly is my Mystery Mondays vlog, where I generally talk about, or I have started doing it about missing persons cases and criminal cases, especially the cold cases in the national parks in the United States of missing persons. And yeah, the Izzy's needing to go out to go potty. So I'm going to in this video with that. And everyone have a great, whatever time of night or day it is in your part of the world. Stay safe and stay positive, and I shall try to do the same. And I was going to say, yes, I'm going to try and have a great night. It's, well, evening anyway. But yes, shouldn't let stuff discourage me and get to me that much. But it aggravates me that we have the option as YouTubers to choose where people cannot share links in our comments because we don't want people posting stuff that's going to take someone to something mean, cruel, and sexually explicit or whatever. And these people have ways of getting around that, and it just aggravates me. I wish that there was, how do you protect your kids on the internet when that's just so out there and there's nothing you can do to prevent it? Trust me, I had age restriction things on the internet for my youngest daughter when me and her lived together by ourselves for for a few years. And even though I had the thing on there where nothing like that was supposed to be able to be viewed, she would click a link on some web page or search for the wrong thing and it would still come up. So yeah, I don't know what you do about it. You go, hey, that's not right, don't be watching that, or who knows. But anyway, I'm going to leave again. And the next time I come on, I should try to be way more positive because, yep, we all need a lot of positivity right now, don't we? And this dog needs walk. She's laying over there going, she's going to walk. But anyway, please do have a great whatever time of night or day it is in your part of the world. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane if you can. Getting harder every day, especially on social media and the internet.